What's good, everybody? It's your boy right here, man. Black Pill Sports. On a Friday, we doing it this weekend, man. Divisional picks. We got a lot of content to cover in this less than 30 to 45 minutes. I hope you're ready for this weekend of these football games, man. Hope you're ready for your boy, man. We are filming on YouTube. But without further ado, man, let's go and get to the intro, man. Let's get it, man. Let go.
Hold y'all deep down south, we don't play. I told my niggas.
Alright, y'all, man. Welcome back. It's your boy right here, man. Black Pill Sports. Thank you for joining me on this Friday, man. Right before the weekend, man. If you're new to the Black Pill Sport community, man, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this video on YouTube. As well, make sure you are following all streaming platforms at Spotify. We're on iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Twitch, you name it, we on it. So we're going to get right into this plethora of games that we are covering for this weekend. We have a lot of divisional round matchups that we are doing. First, we're going to get into all divisional round matchups, y'all, of this weekend. Especially for tomorrow afternoon, we have it scheduled. Let me pull it up for y'all. So, tomorrow, Saturday, we are doing the two-game matchup. Saturday, 3:30, we got Houston at Baltimore. I think Baltimore is a 9.5-point favorite. They're the number one seed coming off the bye. You know, Houston is coming off the win in Cleveland, 45-14. C.J. Stroud, he's continuing his legendary rookie season of just proving why that the Texans made the right pick of their franchise quarterback, D'Amico Ryans. Everybody like that as well. You see how Carolina kind of missed out on him. As well, Lamar Jackson continues his case why he's going to try to make his second run at MVP and lead this team since 2013. Since Ray Lewis, Ed Reed, T. Sizzle, Joe Flacco, Ray Rice, the whole crew with Jim Harbaugh still to get their third Super Bowl in the franchise. As well, Houston trying to get to their first Super Bowl, even though they got to go divisional and then AFC Championship game. But that game's at 3:30. In the nightcap game of Saturday, Green Bay at San Fran and Santa Clara at Levi Stadium. Jordan Love, who came off the biggest upset of this last weekend of beating the Dallas Cowboys 48-32. Going against Brock Purdy and the unstoppable San Francisco 49er offense as well as defense. And I think San Francisco is a 7.5-point favorite in that game. That game is going to be stellar. We're going to see if Green Bay can pull back-to-back week upsets, or is San Francisco going to continue the legendary dominance that they've been doing since the season, as well as what they should have did last season before their quarterback, four quarterbacks went out. And then for the Sunday game, we got Tampa Bay going to Ford Field in Detroit. That game is at 2 o'clock on NBC. Baker Mayfield, who beat the Philadelphia Eagles, my Eagles. Don't ask why I got San Francisco beating on Action Mama. Going against Jared Goff, Dan Campbell, the whole nine of their receivers, their defense, as well. Can they continue the run as what they did to the Rams last week? As well, the night game, Kansas City, Patrick Mahomes going to Bills Mafia in Buffalo against Josh Allen and the crew. Can Josh Allen get over the hump of Patrick Mahomes? But those are the slabs of games. Saturday and Sunday. I apologize. Saturday and Sunday. Houston at Baltimore, 3:30. Green Bay at San Francisco. That's Saturday's games. Sunday, Tampa Bay at Detroit, and then you got Kansas City at Buffalo for the nightcap. But we're gonna get into it, man. We gotta get into the divisional rounds, man. So who you rolling with? So in the first game, we got Houston versus Baltimore. Once again, like I said, C.J. Stroud is continuing what he's done from last week. Ever since he was drafted, this kid has been proven why he is that dude since Ohio State. If you haven't checked out his highlights from Ohio State, stop what you're doing. Click off this podcast. Click off the YouTube video, and I need you to go look up his Ohio State tapes since he put on that scarlet, red, and white for the Buckeyes. He's been living it up too. As well. D'Amico Ryans, who came from San Francisco, who was the defensive coordinator, and you saw how good their defense was when he was there, and leading a great young defense there in Houston. Rolling with my pick, if I was a betting man, I want to see Lamar win his championship so people can stop the naysay, because I think CJ got the next 15 years to deliver a championship to the city of Houston. I would love to see the upset. but I'm going to roll with my winner. You're going to see it on the screen right here. I'm rolling with the Baltimore Ravens. Close score. I got 30-27. I got Justin Tucker kicking the game-winning field goal to send the Ravens to the AFC Championship game. Remember, Lamar has had a first-round bye before and got beat when he won the MVP unanimously by the Tennessee Titans. That's when Derrick Henry, or King Henry, how they call it, ran all over them. This is with Mike Vrabel, Tannehill. They had A.J. Brown and everybody on that team. So the number one question is, can Lamar get it done? So I got Baltimore winning that game 30-27. Green Bay versus San Francisco, this is a tough matchup. This is, people think it's an easy matchup. It's really not, because remember last week, everybody thought they had Dallas destroying Green Bay because Dallas had the better offense, better defense, better coaching, better players all around, and plus you're playing in the backyard where you are 16-0 at home. The rookie Jordan Love, he's not really a rookie. He's been in the league 3 years, but this is his first year on the center post Aaron Rodgers going to New York Jets for free agency, the whole 9 yards. So I think that matching up with Brock Purdy, that offensive line with Trent Williams, that veteran offensive line, got CMC in the backfield. Debo can play the backfield as well. Ayuk, Kittle, Debo once again that receiver. Brock Purdy has a plethora of weapons. That defense led by Fred Warner. You have Jonathan Hargrave, Nick Bosa, Chase Young. That whole offensive line can actually put some fright and some scary sense into you. But remember, man, Jordan Love, you came on to Aaron Rodgers, man, so he teach you how to be poised. The one thing I think, and this is me, Aaron Rodgers has never won at San Francisco, ever. Even if you look at the past playoff games with Aaron Rodgers, he has not won one single thing at San Francisco. Even when I think San Francisco had to go to Green Bay. I think after they beat Dallas. This is the year that the Rams won the championship. Green Bay had the bye. San Francisco beat Dallas, went to Green Bay. And remember, Matt LaFleur did this whole thing. I can't remember what it was. He took the game out of Aaron Rodgers' hands, and they beat. I think the kicker missed the field goal. If I'm not mistaken. If I'm mistaken, let me know in the comment section below. Podcast, let me know. Dropping the answers and questions in the comment here in the podcast. That he was. I think they lost because off the field. And it was snowing that game. Very heavy snow. It was very snowy that game. And San Francisco came out with the win. Then, San Francisco went to L.A. and that was a tight game. They got beat by L.A. and that's when L.A. Now, the last year, they ran through Dallas. Who else they beat? Oh, this one they met Philadelphia and got beat in the championship game when they lost to 4 quarterbacks. But that's different now. Brock Purdy's healthy. Everyone is healthy on this San Francisco 49ers front. But you got to remember, can Jordan Love do the one thing Aaron Rodgers could never do in his career, and that's beat San Francisco at home? And to my knowledge, it can be done because they thought Green Bay couldn't beat Dak and the Cowboys and A&T Stadium, the modern-day Rome Coliseum in Arlington, with the favorite of 16-0 team in Dallas Cowboys. So could it be done? It could. But I'm going to roll with the beanie. I'm going to roll with San Francisco to beat Green Bay. I'm going to say it's very I don't want to say it's very high scoring because I think the defense, Jair Alexander is going to cover either Ayuk or he's going to cover Debo. If Kyle Shanahan doesn't come up with an offensive game plan by putting Debo and CMC in the backfield, I do see San Francisco winning this pretty fairly marginally. I got them not covering the 9.5 points. Well, I have them do. Yes, I do. I have them winning 34-20. 34-20. San Francisco, they go to the NFC Championship game. So that's my winners from that. Baltimore 30-27. San Francisco 34-20 over the Green Bay Packers. Now, let's get into the Sunday's game with my scores. We're going to do the first game is going to be Tampa Bay at Detroit. Tampa Bay got a good, mean front seven with that defensive line and linebackers. As well, they have a great kind of cover receiver, but it's too many weapons on Detroit. I'm not taking anything from the Tampa Bay defense, but Jared Goff got a plethora of weapons, and I think they're going to put up points Baker's going to put up some points. But I do have Detroit winning 31-21 by 10. I think Jared Goff is going to go. I think Jared Goff is going to have a good game. Baker's going to have a good game. But I think the defense is going to get after Baker. And they're going to handle their business. So I got the Lions winning 31-21, and I got now the NFC Championship game is set. San Francisco versus Detroit. Now the evening game, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen in Buffalo. Winner goes to face the Ravens. The NFC Championship game. This is fairly close to me. Fairly close. And I'm going to roll with Buffalo. Hear me out. Patrick Mahomes is great. Patrick Mahomes is very talented. He's the most talented quarterback we've seen since A-Rod. Okay? Got 2 Super Bowl rings, 2 Super Bowl MVPs. He has a regular season MVP. But the weapons that we have seen this past season of his receivers, of his core, cannot catch the football. If you have seen from week 1 to week 18, you have seen his receivers not catch the football. Now you're going to tell me, well, Stephen, it comes with the game. Yeah, brother, you get paid a lot of money to catch the damn football. You realize that you can go and catch, you can stay after practice and go to the juggling machine and catch footballs. You can ask people to stay after practice and throw the football to you so you can build that camaraderie and that chemistry when it comes to the games. It felt like from week 1 to week 18, there's no camaraderie, there's no chemistry with that receiver unit with Patrick Mahomes. The only person I see Patrick Mahomes his go-to receiver, which is his security blanket, is Travis Kelce. This is just like I mentioned last week. If you remember my soliloquy with Jalen Hurts and Gobbert, it's just like Tony Romo with Jason Witten, Tom Brady to Rob Gronkowski, Tom Brady to Julian Edelman, Tom Brady to Wes Welker. You can say Peyton Manning to Dallas Clark. A security blanket knows he's going to get his catches. And that's the only person Patrick Mahomes trusts is Travis Kelce. So it's going to come down to the difference makers on that offense. You see what Josh Allen working with Stephon Diggs and Gabe Davis and I can't think of the other guy's name. You got James Cook in the backfield who can run the ball. Now, the Chief defense is top 5. Led by Chris Jones. That whole defense. If that thing can actually stop the run, can actually neutralize Josh Allen from escaping the pocket. Excuse me. But it's going to come down to Patrick Mahomes and their receivers. Buffalo got a major talented defense. Not take away from them either. I think they're top 10. The difference is the weapons. Josh Allen can trust his weapons to catch the football, whatever throw radius he does. Patrick Mahomes can't trust his own weapons, his own receivers, because if he throws it, it's going to be Butterfinger. It's going to slip right off the hands. And you've seen Patrick Mahomes when he's frustrated, especially with Kadarius Toney. If y'all didn't see Kadarius Toney that one, I think it was Monday Night Football game, or something, he threw this man about 7-8 passes. Went through the hands, 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 went through the hands. Butterfingers. And he was so frustrated. You could tell by his face. When he sat on the bench, he was like, he's throwing it right to his hand. It kept going through his hand. Butterfingers. So we're going to see. So with all that being said, you know who I'm rolling with. I love Patrick. Buffalo will win this game. It will be close. It will be a shootout. Same score I gave Houston and Baltimore is going to be that for Buffalo and Kansas City. 30-27, Buffalo goes to the AFC Championship game and meets Baltimore in Baltimore. And Detroit will travel to Santa Clara to visit the 49ers. So it's set. Detroit at San Francisco NFC Championship game. Buffalo at Baltimore AFC Championship game. That's what I'm rolling with. Now the next subject we're going to roll with is legacy on the line, which I just said. I mentioned before who legacy is important. I think it's legacy for these two men. Now you might think I'm crazy, but I know it's going to be green in the comment section. If I'm tripping, let me know. Number 1 is going to be Josh Allen. Can Josh Allen get over the hump of beating Patrick Mahomes? I'm not talking about regular season. They beat them in the regular season. I'm talking about postseason play, brother. This is the same Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes. I think it was 2 years ago. Last year or the year before, where they went to Buffalo when Buffalo came to them, and that's when Tyreek did the peace sign to end the game. Peace to end the game and send them to the AFC Championship. And that's when the whole rules got monitored where both teams can get a possession or whatever. But now, Josh Allen's kryptonite is number 15 from Kansas City. But guess what, Josh Allen? Guess what? Kansas City is coming to your home Sunday night. They coming to your house Sunday night. Can you get the job done? Can you beat your nemesis? Can you beat your kryptonite? Can the city of Buffalo trust you to beat your own kryptonite? Which is Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes has been on the road. Patrick Mahomes has beaten teams on the road and carried his team to the promised land. But it's your turn, brother. Do your teammates believe in you? Do ownership? Do the city believe in Josh Allen that I can beat this man? I will beat this man. We will get over the hump of Patrick Mahomes and go to the AFC Championship game. That's Josh Allen's legacy. Can he deliver the goods against a two-time Super Bowl winner, a two-time Super Bowl winner MVP, and a National Football League MVP as well? Something Josh Allen never won, something Josh Allen never did. Can he beat the man that's already accomplished with his accolades? We'll see Sunday afternoon. And the second one, I would say, is Lamar Jackson. Yes, you're going against the Houston Texans, but don't sleep on them because Cleveland slept on them and you saw the whooping they got. Now, we've seen Lamar win MVP. We see how special Lamar is. We see Lamar get that bag, $185 million guaranteed. He's getting the most salary from quarterbacks this year, I think, with $57 million a year. So he has the most per year earnings as a quarterback. You got the bag. You bet on yourself. Can you get past the divisional round? Because remember, you had the same thing before. You had a number one seed in the AFC, a first round bye, and you got beat by Tennessee. You got beat by Tennessee in your backyard. Now, brother, is the time. Can I back up what I'm talking about? Because I got my money. Now it's time to back it up. Because if you don't beat Houston with a rookie quarterback, C.J. Stroud, a rookie head coach, DeMeco Ryans, and a rookie young defense, just imagine the media storm that's going to hell on you Monday morning. You can't get it done. I ain't talking about Sunday. I'm talking about Monday morning when the dust has settled, when everybody got their notes and they're ready to get on their sports analyst shows and their podcasts, and they're ready to just to nail in on you, zone in on Lamar Jackson. Why couldn't he get this done? This is why Saturday afternoon is very important for you, Lamar. Your legacy's on the line. You got the bag. The MVP is yours. But now can you get your team to the AFC Championship game? Can you carry your team, brother, who gave you the key to the franchise? Can you carry the city of Baltimore to the promised land? Your legacy's on the line. C.J. Stroud's young. C.J. Stroud is young. His time is going to be coming. He got 15 to 20 years to get to the promised land with Houston. Your time is now, brother. Josh Allen, your time is now. Brock Purdy. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. You thought I forgot about you, brother? You thought I forgot about you? Nah, Brock Purdy. Your time is now, too. A lot of people say an undrafted free agent, Mr. Irrelevant, can't get it done. Can you be on the list of undrafted free agents to take their team to the promised land as well? You've been to the NFC Championship game, but you was injured, your joints. And you went to 3 other quarterbacks before they had to line up CMC as the quarterback. And y'all was crying because y'all believe Philly didn't deserve to be on the field with y'all that day. And then y'all didn't believe Philly deserved to be in the Super Bowl against Kansas City. But now Brock Purdy. Now Kyle Shanahan. I forgot about you, Kyle Shanahan. Yes, sir. You'd have been to the Super Bowl with Jimmy G. Lost to Patrick Mahomes when they won their first championship. Now can you redeem yourself? The story of redemption. Can you redeem yourself and get your team back to the promised land? Not NFC Championship game, to Super Bowl in Las Vegas. Can you get it done? Debo believes it. Trent believes it. Nick believes it. Chase believes it. Fred Warner believes it. The whole city of the Bay Area, San Francisco, believes it. But will you get it done? Because if you lose to Green Bay and Jordan Love doing something that Aaron Rodgers never did, and that's beat you at your stadium, just like Lamar Jackson, the media storm's going to come down. Kyle Shanahan can't get it done. Brock Purdy, he is what he is. He's just a game manager. That's Cam Newton spitting. You're just a game manager. You can manage games. You can't really. You're not that dude in clutch time. You don't have that. You don't have that ice in the veins. You don't have that killer mentality, that Mamba mentality. Can you lock in? Can you get it done? Media storm, man. He can't get it done. Man, we gotta get up out of here. Oh man, we gotta get another quarterback. Oh man, we back at square zero. We back at step one. What can we do to get over the hump? Sunday, brother. Saturday. Saturday night. It comes down. Can you get it done against Jordan Love and the Green Bay Packers? Because a lot of people saying, yes, they can get it done. They can get it done. But remember, Dallas thought they were going to get it done against them too. You saw what happened. So now you need to be locked and loaded. Ice and veins. Tunnel vision. Mamba mentality. Lock in. Can you get it done to get over the hump to go to the NFC Championship game and host the NFC Championship game in your backyard so you can either host Tampa or Detroit and then move on to Vegas for that championship for the Super Bowl? Can you get it done? Legacy's on the line, Kyle Shanahan. You Mike Shanahan's little boy. Mike Shanahan got rings. You don't. You don't. Brock Purdy. You want that max quarterback money like Lamar, like Josh, like Patrick, like Justin, like Ice Cold Joe? This the time to get it done, baby boy. Get it done. Get it done. Josh, can you beat Patrick Mahomes? That's your kryptonite. That's the one hump that's leaving you, that's keeping you away from that talk. Going to the AFC Championship game, something you had never experienced. If you go to Super Bowl, going to Vegas, the first time I think since you played the Cowboys, y'all went to Super Bowl, even though y'all never won one. Can you get over Patrick Mahomes? Lamar, hello, can you get past another playoff? Can you get past the divisional round and lead your team to the AFC Championship game? Legacy's on the line, fellas. Legacy's on the line. But let me get out of here, man. Let me get this last topic out. There's no breaks on this. There's ain't gonna be no breaks on this podcast. Let me get this last thing out for y'all, man. There's been a storm of Deion Sanders, boy. I don't know if y'all know that everybody, college football's in off-season mode. I think signing day is next month. Deion Sanders' boys, Shador and Shiloh, was in a fashion show in Paris at the Louis Vuitton show. I do follow them on TikTok. I do follow. I think I'm subscribed to his son's YouTube page, the Junior Deion Sanders Jr. And a lot of people are facing backlash because his sons missed the first team meetings because they were walking in. I think it's Travis Scott's fashion show in Louis Vuitton. First and foremost, it's not a big deal because I think they're going to be back for the meetings and spring football and off-season workouts. They're not going to miss a workout because I don't think their daddy will allow it. But a lot of people say this is what's wrong with Colorado now because they got a lot of big-headed people. You signed one of the most big-headed guys, but, I got his shirt on, so I'm going to stand up for Prime. Coach Prime, you know what I'm saying? It's Prime time. Deion, so, Deion is an icon in football, and his son's trying to follow that. Everybody got their own lane, especially with the NIL and the transfer portals to make that money, to make that bag. So if his sons want to walk in the fashion show, let the sons walk in the fashion show. But remember, Deion's not gonna let the most trashiest players play on his team. Shiloh was one successful Heisman candidate before he went on that 6-game skid and they just lost every single game. But if it shows in spring football, Deion's gonna play the best players. Even if his son is playing trash and the other quarterback's playing better, you best believe that other quarterback's gonna see more reps than Shiloh. Not Shiloh. I'm sorry, Shador. I apologize, Shador. Shador's a quarterback. Shiloh's a corner. So if the backup quarterback or even the other quarterback is playing better than Shador in all season as well as spring football and fall camp, best believe Shador is going to have to really compete for that starting job. I guarantee you, if he's outperforming his son Shador on that quarterback field, best believe that quarterback's going to get some playing time when the season open up in fall 2024. Same with Shiloh. If he's getting outplayed by a corner, that corner is going to see more playing time than Shiloh until he earns his position back and he shows his dad that he's about that. He's about business and he's about football. So let this stuff play out, man. They're young, or they're getting older now. They're in their mid-20s. So let's just see how this plays out. And if it does show on the football field, you're gonna see. And someone's gonna have to hamper down and see what it is. But man, that is it for the show, man. It was pretty quick, man. Yeah, man. I had to get this out, man, quick today because I gotta work tonight. But if you enjoyed this episode, man, leave a comment, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Make sure you follow me on all streaming platforms, brother. And sisters on your Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, every podcast you get the stream from, man. As well, make sure you follow me on my social media, man. And let me know in the comment section below who you rolling for this weekend, and let me see what you do it. Until next time, man, it's your boy right here, man, Black Pill Sports, saying God bless. Peace.
Hold y'all deep down south, we don't play. I told my